it's going to take lot more than one individual to change the structure of the world right now. The It's not so much the Muslim community as much as the fundamentalists. There is a real movement within society, within humanity, to move to the polarization of fundamentalism. It's either the polarization of one degree or another. And so the resultant is individuals tend to move to polarizations when they find themselves not taken care of, not sufficient. As we said in the previous comment that we just made, if the United States and the world was to move to create a stability within itself, and by that we mean an economic stability, a life stability, where people are, from a social benefit, well taken care of, provided opportunities for good jobs, good investments, and as a result of that, not viewed as, call it, suckers to be used, but actually viewed as a resource to be nourished, well, then you'll find that fundamentalism will not have a place to root itself. Fundamentalism, there will always exist, but it won't. Less and less people will listen to fundamentalism when they have food in their belly, a roof over their head, clothes on their back, and they have an education to go along with it and an ability to get more. When people are satisfied, there's no fundamentalism involved. When people have a sense of peace and tranquility in their lives, there's no need for fundamentalism. And so the resultant is you'll find that it's the moderate Christians, the moderate Muslims, the moderate Jews, the moderate Hindus, the moderate Buddhists, who will create and forge a combined perspective that allows everyone to live in a fairly wealthy environment. You can't look at one country or one continent, for example, like Africa, and say, well, those are ignorant people. They're black and they're ignorant, and they don't need that much money. You can't look at Asia and say, well, they're happy with $1.20 a day. Yes, maybe they're happy now, but they are because of the information in technology. They are aware that $1.20 a day is just not enough. And so, what the information technology has done, the internet, etc., it has fueled a desire in people to have more. And because the politicians of the world are not truly encouraging the creative machines of their countries to create more, what they've done is they fueled this fundamentalist perspective in people, and people have turned to the fundamentalists who have promised them more. And that's the only reason fundamentalism is taken off. That's the only reason you have terrorists, is because they are willing to promise more, even if it means the promise of more in heaven. For example, the promise of 72 virgins to anyone who kills themselves as a martyr. Really, all you're doing is you're tapping into the psychology of individuals who desire more, but who can't seem to get more because of the economic circumstances of their life, because of the racial discrimination, because of the religious discrimination. They are not allowed to get more, and so the resultant is fundamentalism has taken off. The key here would be to really, truly change all of this, and once you do that, then of course, as we said, the moderates will start to expand, and they'll start to reassert themselves. And as more and more people are satisfied, there will be less and less of a desire to go to the fundamentalist extremes. And we would encourage you, dear Paul, to allow dear Maggie to take this audio recording and to place it on the internet so that others can also hear it. Do you see?